So, what do you do when a female is talking to you a type of way that shouldn't be talked to, right? Well, this is what I do. I'm not going to try to give y'all what every man should do, even though there is a standard, right? So anyway, I get one shit test per chick, right? I give them that, right? I give them that. Here, take that. Give me one shit test. Here, take that. Give me one. Depending on how ugly the shit test is, depends on if I'm gonna give you any more of my attention or time or whatever the fuck. You really ain't getting no time anyway, but attention. So or curiosity, because you know something in between there that you're getting that you may not even deserve, right? So I'm talking first approach or first inbox or DM or wherever we are. If you show a line of disrespect and I barely know you, maybe because look, disrespect start it could be this small or it could be this big. So if you get this one, the block of cheese, if you get the block of disrespect, then you just gotta say she's probably disrespectful, right? But if she gives you, an appetizer of, here, I mean, there could be a shit test, right? Like, how many girls you said that to, or something like that. Um, I do feel like personally that I'm getting to a point where I don't know. I feel like every day that goes on, the more I pursue and I love myself more and more and more, it's just like I'm not chasing shit anyway. So it's like this conversation, it's kind of irrelevant to me, but it makes sense. It still matters because somebody needs to hear it. So let's just talk about who I was before today and how when I was building up to who I am now. I would give women a couple chances to play games back then. But like I said, as I approached 2024 and recent times, it was a no tolerance for wasted time type of thing. But like I said, the shit test is different than the how can I call it, disrespect. Like, like there's certain lines of disrespect, and y'all know what they are because they're gonna make you feel a type of way in here. You know what I'm saying? When a chick is bargaining for your masculinity or, trying to make you her and her you, in the situation, you just know it, right? Because you can feel it in here. Because generally, as men, we're grounded individuals, right? So we don't need no one to teach us how to be masculine. If it ain't coming from a true caretaker that's masculine. So therefore, whenever a woman says something like, "Oh, you should do this," or "You need to do that," or or just any naggy behavior or any judgmental behavior, can in my book could be a line of toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Um, but again, what do I do? Check it one time. Like, you know what I'm saying? One time, hey, I don't like this, or I don't move like that, or we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Or this can't continue. You know what I'm saying? You need to cut that out. Whatever, whatever. Um, like I said, a lot of shit go unsaid when you really, really got a roster and you're really building, because it's like they're gonna smell it on you that it's not going. They can't manipulate you, but it's just a matter of like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Um, Damn, my mind is going blank like a motherfucker right now, bro. Yeah. Don't tolerate no disrespect, and again, whatever you deem as disrespect is dis. I mean, who? Listen, as a man, and I sincerely believe this shit, bro. What you deem as disrespect, how can I tell you that that's not disrespect? Because like you might approach a chick, she might give you energy in real life, and then y'all start talking. You try to set up the date, and then she kind of goes kind of like in this what you call it, like she might start playing like groundhog or some shit, like hiding and shit. So like that might be to you a form of disrespect, dishonor. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, maybe not. I see it as just her kind of like showing a little bit of disinterest. I don't really see it as disrespect, but someone may see disinterest as disrespect because, think about how the world works. Like, imagine if um, anybody of authority, because, masculine is a certain type of authority, regardless of what people think, tells you, like, you're under arrest or come with me or I want to take you here or I want to do this. Um, you don't have to do it, but in the same token, that is kind of like what do the police call it? Um, it's like you're telling them no. You know what I'm saying? If you're telling someone no, you know what happens when you tell your dad no or your mom no. That's your parent. Now, someone will say, well, that's your partner. That's not your parent. And it's like, well, in a sense, if you even look at how God set it up, God is father, then it's the man, then the woman, then the kids. Then I make a little joke. I say, and anything underneath that is whatever it is, hinting at the devil. Because most of these relationships nowadays, women will look at you and like, oh my God, like I know what you God said the order is, but I'm not going to give you that. And it's like, well, then you must be, but we must be somewhere. You're trying to make it the devil's playground. So that's my little joke to myself because anything outside of what the big man said, and most of these women come from Christian families who be ready to fight that shit. Like, so it's just like, and again, to me, that's when a woman is showing me blatant disrespect. That's to me blatant disrespect when they're willing to say things or do things that don't, like when they know you're right and they still won't let you be right. Then that's like that to me. That's what I see as like, okay, that's an unreasonable woman. You know what I'm saying? That's an uncooperative woman. Um, which ultimately in this video, that's what I'm hinting at. Uncooperative woman. Now again, you got some women who do cooperate, but sometimes they say little things. They might call you the Igga. Igga, what you mean this and that? Give you the little head swirl, swivel shit. You know what I'm saying? But yet they still, when it's time to link up, they link up with you. They give you some time. They give you, some, they'll let you, crush whatever. But it's just like, again, there's a gradient. There's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So how can you get the girls that's actually, I don't know if I'm using the right words, but subconsciously healthy if you're distracted with Jezebelians. You know what I mean? So it's like in my mind it's just like a contradictory. So most people, that's their main juggler right there, the main problem. They spend so much time around the Jezebelians and getting what's easy to get that they kind of sacrifice was a little bit. And it go back to the video I just made about risk. You know what I'm saying? You have to kind of sacrifice on the chessboard. You have to take some risks. Even if you don't see the reward yet, you still might have to cut off a chick that's wasting your time before you get the chick that's not wasting your time, not simultaneously. So what a lot of guys try to do, they try to keep the chick that disrespects them sometimes around, like in the cut, like I said, in a groundhog position, and then they try to bring in healthy women too. And in my personal experience, like I said, you really can't have your cake and eat it too in that area because it's like they affect your frequency in a sense. It's like if you tolerate disrespect, how can you receive these fruits over here? It's like if you eat, like how my diet be like, you could eat fruit, but if you still eat Chinese food, even if it's only on Fridays or Wednesdays, you don't realize how far along you could be had you just cut this shit off altogether, right? Why preserve the cancer if you can totality get rid of it, right? Um, the 48 laws of power, crush your enemies totally would be that. That would be that right there. So like a woman who is uncooperative is an enemy, despite what the logical mind might say about women. Oh, most black women treat, got attitudes, and this is like the status quo of cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like accept the cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, bro, no. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's maturity when you can honestly just be like, no, like, I'm not going to call you no more. Matter of fact, I'm going to block you. But most people, what do they feel like they need to fill in that empty space? So, you know, like I said, like the video, comment, subscribe, man. If this video resonates with you, then that's wonderful. And, you know, like I said, subscribe, hit that bell, and we gonna build. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build. So see you on the next video.